Stephen, first of all, congratulations, topping the group, doing the job that was needed. Not the easiest at times, but of course the job is done.
No, it's, well, mission accomplished. It's never easy. If you look at last season, we only won on the last minute against Edinburgh City. We ended up getting to a cup final. So these results are important. You know, fair play to Clyde, they made a good game of it. I thought we made some rusty decisions throughout in defence, but that's something we'll have to be better at next week, make sure that there's a big improvement in that. But the boys showed a great amount of patience and a great amount of character. You go 1-0 down, you know, the wind's blowing, the pitch is not great, and there's an upset there for everybody, but they showed a great bit of character. They kept sticking to their task, you know, and there's some very good performances and some that can be much better.
I want to ask you about some individual performances, but before we do that, let's talk about the collective. 19 shots today. It may look on paper like it was, you know, coming from behind, but ultimately it was at points a lot you can take positives from.
Yeah, we got into good positions without our end product being good enough, our final ball or our final shot. So with 19 shots, I'm not sure how many of them were on target. I think there was only 5. So, you know, that needs to improve. But, you know, you've got our strikers. There's, you know, Connor Salmon scored 3 now, and you've got Danny's come on and scored. So, you know, they're starting to get goals. We're creating chances, and they'll end up taking them. But there's improvement from everybody. You know, this is still very early in pre-season. We're 4 games in. We've won 3 and drawn 1, and we're still look a little bit rusty at times. So the decision making needs to come. The boys will be better for that game, and you have to admire their character.
Yeah, and I want to talk to you about Connor Salmon. That's 3 goals in 3 games for Connor now, and could you have expected him to hit the ground running quite like he has?
Well, I think we put a lot of balls into the box. You know, it comes again from Elliot Freer, great play, being positive that we're trying to keep him doing, and it's a good finish, it's a good header. You know, I thought the strikers, you know, had a bit of a hard time today. Things were bouncing, running away from them. But if you keep going, you keep doing the right things, then you'll end up scoring goals. So credit to Connor. He's got 3 and 3 now, and you know, we're looking for more of the same.
And now that we've reflected on that match, can you use this result, Stephen, going forward as a bit of a motivation, coming and showing that character like we did today?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, as I say, we've played 4 games and we've won 3 of them, drawn 1. So, you know, it's good character. When you're 1-0 down at half time, you can end up panicking and doing the wrong things and making the wrong decisions. And we stuck to our task. We knew it might take all the way through to make sure we got the result. And, you know, in the end, we should have had more goals. But there's things to learn from it. As I say, I still believe there's rusty decisions in certain individuals, which is to be expected at this stage of the season. And, you know, we'll keep getting better, but now we'll go away. We'll have a good week preparation for Hibs, and, you know, we're looking for more percentages from everybody in the pitch.
And just on one final note, injuries-wise, we saw Carl go off earlier. What can you tell us about Carl?
Cards is a dead leg, you know, it's a bad one, but we're hoping he'll be fine with it. It's just immediate impact with that near his knee, but we're hoping he'll be okay. Chris Cadden, you know, hobbled through the last 5 or 6 minutes of the game, so we'll reassess him on Monday. And obviously we've already got Ryan Bowman and Charles Dunn that they're struggling, so we'll reassess everything Monday morning, and hopefully we'll get a positive outcome to all the injuries come Thursday.